I just think it's very, 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 very important to try your best to make the right decisions. And sometimes it can be fuzzy whenever you're in the midst of everything that's going on in your life. You got the parties, you got the social media, you got parents maybe giving you pressure, school, all of the peer pressure, all of these different things. And so it can kind of be fuzzy and it can kind of be hard to make the right decisions at the time. But man, I cannot stress this enough how important it is to make the right decisions between, I'm just gonna say for people around my age, like I'm 21 now, but between the age of like 16 and 25, this is the foundation for your entire life. So I believe that it's extremely important to try your best to, now I'm not saying that you're not gonna make mistakes, of course, but try your best to make the best decisions possible to have a solid, a strong foundation. So if you're 16, 18, 20, 21, whatever, and you don't know what to do yet, constantly be thinking about what skills you can learn. Like, bro, skills are what gets you paid, bro. So whether it be sales skills, whether it be skills in the technology field, me personally at 17, I was in plumbing, so I have the plumbing trade under my belt. But it could be anything. You could go learn how to tattoo, you could learn how to cut hair. Anything that's gonna generate you income is a skill, and that's what you need, because skills are always needed. You have to be able to sell your skills. So I wouldn't ever deny anyone of telling you, hey, go join a sales role, go sell cars, go sell freaking clothes, go sell shoes. Do some kind of sales role, because guess what? You always have to sell. You gotta sell your friends on your dreams. You gotta sell your dreams to your parents and what your goals are. You have to sell yourself to a potential significant other. Anything like that is why you have to be strong in the sales side of things. And you also have to sell yourself to yourself. Because if you're not confident and you're not self-believing in what you want to accomplish in life, then you're not even going to be able to, You're not even ever going to be able to actually reach those things, because you haven't even sold the dream to yourself yet. So the main thing is, like, okay, if you're over 25, I really can't help you. You know what I'm saying? You can still watch this video, but this is mainly for the ones that are 16 to 25. This is the do's and don'ts of what you need to do. One, if you finish school, great. If not, great. I just think that you need to acquire as many skills as possible. Like, bro, you need to be a mad dog with school skills. Another thing, like, don't have a kid early, bro. Don't have a kid early. If you want to, if you feel like you want to have a kid early, sure. But I feel like the perfect age for me is like 25 to 30, around that age. That way, once your kids are old, you're not really old when they start having kids, but you're also not so naive and young, and you have a strong foundation onto where you want to be at in life. So, that's kind of it. Me personally, I didn't take that advice. I had a kid at like 18. And and God blessed me with a kid at 18, and I'm thankful for that. I have a beautiful daughter. But bro, if you can live like right now, I can't just leave and go to Europe, if I want to. Not only because of the financial means, but also because I have a kid that I need to be around with, you know what I mean? But like, say for instance, if you're watching this and you're like 21 about to get out of college, bro, you can go take a couple of years off and fly around the state, fly around the country, fly around the world. And kind of just be able to soul search and find yourself, you know what I mean? And I think that's important, you know what I'm saying? Don't get no stupid tattoos, you know what I mean? Nothing like that. Me, thankfully, I was in a trade where it really didn't matter like that. And I already had I came into the trade with my face tat. But no, it is not smart. Do not get any stupid tattoos like on your neck, on your hands. All those are stupid. Only because, it depends on what route you want to go. If you're a tattoo artist, then it doesn't matter. You can blast your whole face up. But if you're trying to go into the business side of things, like me personally, or like you want to be a door-to-door salesman for any product, it's all about how you present yourself. So your first impression and your last impression matters most. So that first 10 seconds when you greet yourself or you introduce yourself to somebody, that is what matters most. And the last 10 seconds is what has the biggest impact, because that's what they're gonna leave thinking about. Your last impression is what they think about when they go home, and oh man, honey, I met this really cool guy. He sold this product and it does this, and you know what I mean. He was well kept, well mannered, well respectful. Different things like that is why it's important. But man, I just really believe that any young guy watching this, man, just try to focus on building that strong, solid foundation. Just build strong, solid habits that are gonna last and live with you for the rest of your life. Like whether it's, waking up early every day, getting the habit of reading books, or getting the habit of talking to people, getting the habit of meditating, getting the habit of prayer, getting the habit of, I don't know what your religion is, but getting the habit of prayer, getting the habit of working out every day, trying to be the best that you can be. Because if you start these at 16 to 25 and you're not worried about constantly going out drinking, worried about constantly smoking weed, like some of y'all know I was back in the day when I was like 18, 16, 20. Constantly worried about the next party to go to or the club. I'm not saying don't enjoy your life. You can enjoy your life, but at the same time, you want to build the habit of doing productive things with your life. That way, it'll benefit you in your 30s, 40s, and so on. Like, bro, if you already have the strong foundation, at this point, you could just build on top of your foundation. You know what I mean? And you're not trying to play catch up in your late 20s, early 30s, late 30s. And guess what, bro? As a man, your prime is in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. Like, bro, you haven't even reached the prime yet until you're like 35. You know what I'm saying? So you're like 35 to 45, like that's whenever you're really in your prime, you know what I mean? 35 to 55 even. So you have to build a solid foundation as a young one, bro. If you're 16 to 25 watching this, please, for the love of God, or for whoever you believe in, for the love of them, if it's your family, whoever, for the love of, if you're trying to get your mom out of poverty, if you're trying to retire your parents, if you're trying to take care of your family, if you're just trying to take care of yourself because you're alone and you're always alone and you're adopted, whatever the story is, it doesn't matter, bro. The concept is the same. Focus, build good habits, become someone of value, become someone of honor, have integrity, be respectful, be brave, be courageous, and just go for what you want, bro, and build habits, bro. These habits are gonna last with you forever, bro. So now I just try to do that. I put smoking weed down. I'll come out and I work out every day, even if it's something light, if it's a 20-minute jog, because I'm sore from working out, bro. You still did something. So now I'm in the habit of doing these things to where it doesn't feel right if I don't do them because it's part of my day. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's the whole process. That's the whole idea of living the life that you truly want to live. And man, if you're 16 and 25 and you don't know what to do, man, that is okay. It is okay, but you have to start somewhere. And honestly, I believe that starting is building the habits that'll benefit you and that'll help you out. You know, don't build terrible food habits because it's going to show in your 30s. Don't build terrible workout habits. Don't build terrible drug habits. Don't build terrible friendship habits of having friends just because you're lonely and you don't want to, miss out on the next party or the next opportunity, bro. You could be where you want to be in your late 20s and throw the parties, bro. Now that you're fully grown and you can really enjoy the things that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that don't go to no clubs, be strict this, be strict. If you do, more power to you, you're going to get far ahead. Because I went to clubs. I used to go to parties. They used to let me in the clubs like 15, 16, bro. But the whole thing is like, bro, you have to focus and realize that life is not benefiting you. It is not being productive for you. Unless you're a promoter at a club, there's no reason why you need to be in a club every weekend, partying up, spending your whole check on bottles and there's no reason why you need to spend your whole check on bottles and a VIP service. There's no reason, absolutely. Like, it's just pointless, bro. It's not really serving you, bro. So, yeah, man, if you're 16 to 25, build this strong foundation, build super strong habits, read books that are going to benefit you, listen to podcasts, listen to other young people like myself that are on the same path that you want to be on, because obviously if you're watching this video, you're trying your best to build a strong foundation. You're trying to become somebody. You're taking in as much information as possible, and that's what's important, man. You have to take in as much information as possible, man. So I'm not gonna keep y'all too long, man. Like and subscribe for more men advice. Comment what some things that are troubling you, or some things that you want me to speak on, and I'll speak on them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I don't know everything. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist, but I do have a strong life experience. So yeah, man, let's go.